Hello, folks. Richard Reyes, certified financial planner, Orlando's financial quarterback. And the other day, I was actually driving down the road and listening to the radio to what would be considered a market expert, per se. And this market expert was talking about and confused about, actually, and mesmerized that why, after with all the constant news of the day, whether it's Supreme Court or Spygate or the elections or no matter what it is, there's always something. That why hasn't the market taken a tumble? As a matter of fact, his panel was discussing and trying to find bad things in the market and hoping, I guess, by their conversation, if you listen to them, about hoping that the market would tank. Now, I'm here to tell you this in all reality, markets don't care. Just like most people, really, if you take truly, most people don't really care about the daily news of the day. I mean, we're just bombarded, and for most of us, it's not a big deal. Now, as I told you many times before, the markets are efficient. All knowable and predictable information is already in the market. The market is way ahead of the daily news of the day, and it's way into the future. And like I've told you before, when you're invested in the market, you're invested in businesses. And I'm here to tell you that as a business owner, I spend a lot of time with other business owners, not only as clients, but in the community, talking about business. And one of the things that we don't talk about for the most part, probably 99% of the time, is what's going on in the news. It's just not a topic of conversation. It's not a topic that most business owners actually care. If it is, it's something that we talk about in passing. We just about it, and that's about it. But as business owners, our job is, and that's what you are invested in the market is, our jobs is to find value for our businesses, find value that we can add to clients, find efficiencies in our business, find ways to stay in business, find ways to grow our business. That's the daily conversation of business owners. So whether this judge or anything else gets approved or not has little bearing on business per se, because no matter what, your business owners, employees, and customers are going to wake up the next morning all over the world and actually go to business, go to buy something, go to work. And you know what? We're all going to do this with actually very, very little need for government to help us do this. So now, with all that being said, you have to understand markets and understand that, hey, you can't be dependent, especially when you're retired, on something that has very much a short-term gyrations. And you can take a look at my other videos, and understand and listen to what we do to counteract the effects of those gyrations throughout your retirement. But what I want you to understand is what the long-term purpose of the market exposure is in your plan. Okay, you must understand that you have to embrace it, and again, you can't be fearful of it. But also understand that ideology and news has no place in the way that you invest during your retirement.